want to get out. I just want to get out. That works. Traffic coming down the hill just stopped. That works.
200 feet ahead, turn right on Raphine Road East, then turn right.
Good morning, campers. Woo! Wet brakes. Bit of morning dew.
150 feet ahead, turn right on ramp to I-64 West. .2 miles ahead, merge left on I-64 West.
And now full speed, Mr. Maxwell, back onto the interstate. Let's get out of this area. Oh, it's so nice to be driving during the day, isn't it? Oh, daylight. We don't have a set stopping point planned for today yet. We'll figure that out.
Ahead. Stay on I-81 south as I-64 splits off.
Somewhere down the road. Let's go ahead and hop over. That is the downside of driving during the day, is you got to deal with I-81 when it's at its most intense traffically. Yes, I just said traffically as an adjective. This road can get like bumper to bumper high speed traffic where it's like a NASCAR track. It's really frightening sometimes. All right, 58 mile an hour set. You guys know I was hugging the right side for a second there. And a good night's sleep. Back on the road. Got a video edited. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a very good day. So we're going to take 81 down to Interstate 40. Interstate 40 west to Interstate 75. Interstate 75 down Chattanooga. And then Interstate 50 something towards Birmingham. With a fuel stop near Birmingham as well. Though we might not make it to our fuel stop today. It's 600 miles away, and I don't think I'm going to do 600 miles. I think at most we'll do like 550, maybe a bit less. Just because this is our first full day of... Oh, dude. Ooh. Guy ahead of me just started swerving. Ooh. Terrifying when that happens. It's like, are you about to cause a pileup? Is that what's happening in front of me? Please no. Yeah, we've got today, tomorrow, and then all day the day after to deliver. So we don't need to get there super fast. Actually, turn down the air a little tiny bit. We're not in a hurry. We're just doing the 58 mile an hour, like 550 mile a day thing. And we'll have a couple hundred miles to clean up on the final day before we deliver. It might let us even get a reload on the same day, which would be nice. Would be nice. We want to keep ourselves rolling. So, the way that the hours of service rules work, you don't necessarily want to get right back on the road on the day you deliver. Just because you've only got 70 hours to work in a week. Over an 8-day period, not a 7-day period. 70 hours over 8 days. So, you gotta have some days where you don't do much driving. And that's generally pick up and deliver days. For me. We don't really do resets that often. At least not on purpose, anyway. Occasionally, Portland forces one on us. But that is not typical. Alright, so Interstate 81 just becomes Interstate 40 eventually. when 40s, where 40 splits off to go into the Pigeon Creek Canyon into North Carolina, that little interchange there, this highway just becomes I-40 as I-40 meets up with it. So yeah, nice and easy today. Not much exiting to do until we get to 75. We'll probably stop somewhere like Knoxville maybe for a break. We'll see. Hey, he finally got around me. That reliable carrier's here has been trying to pass me for like 30 miles. He got around me once, got pulled into a way station that we got bypassed around, so he went up behind me again. And then every other time he's caught up to me right before we hit a climb, and he's heavier than me. So he's just been falling so far behind. So he's finally made it. He's in front of me now. We'll see if he manages to maintain this over the rest of the day. He's governed at like 68, so I'm doing 58. So he's 10 mile an hour faster than me, and it took him that long to get around me. Give you an idea of how hilly this region is, and how many delays are introduced just by not having as good a CSA score as Jim Palmer Trucking has. Like, I don't mention that often because it's, you know, we go past way stations. Alright, we go past way stations, I get the bypass signal, and I don't really show that too often because the Jim Palmer CSA score is so good. It's very rare that we get pulled into way stations. For the most part, they're bypasses for me. So it's a fun little part of driving for this company that I enjoy. That is time that I get in my pocket for my personal time of the day. That is more time I can spend reading a book versus driving this truck in situations where I'm not on the freeway going full speed. So that's cool. That's cool. Gotta love the pre-pass. It's a little breezy from the left right now. We got nudged a bit there. We're heavy enough that the wind's not a huge problem, but I can definitely still feel it. Good morning, campers. We're out to Way Station. We're at a way station near Knoxville, Tennessee. It's where we stopped last night. Had some memory card issues, so we didn't get an outro recorded yesterday. In fact, didn't get much of anything recorded yesterday.
Ahead, take left exit 368 to I-75 south.
I'm really hoping I can recover the last bit of footage I recorded yesterday, because it was a decent little chunk, but I fear it did not get saved. We are on Interstate 40/Interstate 75 South. We'll be taking the 75 split in a couple miles when they break apart. More speed, Mr. Maxwell. Come on. Merging at 35 mile an hour. This is awesome. Come on. Hazards off. 10th gear. 55. There we go. Speed limit's 55 here for me. It's not 55 here for the cars, but you know. That's part of the magic of Tennessee, is they like their split speed limits.
Exit 368 to I-75 south.
up. Bit breezy this morning. Oh, there's Blue Beacon. And a really huge truck stop I could have spent the night at last night, probably. I don't know this area too well. So I checked a pilot a couple exits back. Couldn't get a parking spot there. Hit the road again. And came on the way station. Checked out the way station, and lo and behold, they had parking and a bathroom. So we spent the night there. Because those are the two most important qualities in a stop for me. Is, do you have a toilet? Do you have parking spots? Like real parking spots, not make your own. Okay, I think the lane to our right is fine. So we've got a fuel stop in about 260 miles. And we'll continue on another 200 or so miles past that before we stop for the night. Planned stopping point is Poplarville, Mississippi. And our fuel stop is in McCalla, Alabama. So we're knocking out another 2 states on the old check-off charts today. Actually, possibly 3. We might be going through a little chunk of Georgia. So we might get a third one of those in there. We'll see. We'll see. That'll be down around Chattanooga. We're not going to be there for a good bit yet. Hey, we're in Georgia. All right. Interesting. The exit numbers kept their Tennessee numbers. I never noticed that before. We're in Georgia, but it's exit 140, and Georgia's only got a couple miles of I-24.
2 miles ahead, take left exit 167 to I-59 south.
Okay, exit 169, sorry. Alright, cool. We can stay in this lane. It becomes the middle lane. And then we can still go left. And it'll be the right lane. Perfect.
0.3 miles ahead, take left exit 167 to I-59 south.
New road once again. That little bit of 24 there is the only part I've done before. I guess we'll be in Alabama soon enough. We'll have to check the exit numbers, see how long we got in Georgia. Downshift. Miles from our fuel stop. Cool. Cool. This is going to be a nice easy one. Nice easy run. I'm going to stop at whatever Alabama Welcome Center there is in about 20 miles. That's mile marker 19 right there for Georgia. So we'll hit Alabama in about 20 miles. Stop at the Welcome Center, use the restroom facilities, grab myself something with caffeine in it, and continue on to our fuel stop. Oh, that's perfect. We're not quite at Alabama yet, but there's a pilot here. And they're going to have a way better selection of drinks and food and stuff. So let's just stop here for a short stop. guess they didn't cross the street, so I assume the truck entrance is just somewhere over to the right. And we gotta yield to the right. Yep, no one coming. Cool. That works. Do. Trucks left. I can do that. Go 18-wheeler.
300 feet ahead, turn left.
Gosh, is this the exit too? Nice.
0.3 miles ahead, turn left.
Narrow. All right. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. The staff at the Subway were super nice and made me buffalo wings at 8:30 in the morning. Whoops. Forgot to set my GPS. Ugh. There's someone coming out behind me, that's why I cut over here. Oh, nice cab over. Fancy. Anybody coming in? No? Cool.
Feet ahead, turn right on Deer Head Cove Road East, then keep right.
That poor stop sign. Man, you guys are going super wide for this. Nope, nobody coming. Cool.
Feet ahead, turn right on ramp to I-59 South.
Oh, there's a truck exit here too. Okay. That's probably the easier way out, honestly. Do.
0.3 miles ahead, merge left on I-59 South.
Yeah, no, the Mama DeLuca's was super kind. Made me some buffalo wings, even though technically they don't open for another like hour and a half. So that was a really pleasant surprise. I have managed to not violate my rule. My rule is avoid fast food at truck stops unless it is specifically buffalo wings or the occasional Wendy's silverware run.
Miles ahead, take exit 100 to ramp to Alabama 216 West.
If you find yourself wondering what the heck is the Mama DeLuca's, it's a division of Subway that pops up in a couple of truck stops. I know of one. There's this one here. There's one in North Carolina that I stop at sometimes on I-40. And then there's one at a gas station in Greensburg, Kansas, sorry. You know, the town with the, like, giant empty lots where a tornado destroyed half the town and they still haven't rebuilt it yet. The little truck stop that I like to stop at there has a Mama DeLuca's in it. It's a little Subway companion store. Wait, Okay, this isn't New Freeway anymore. I've done this bit in the opposite direction at night. This is the exit I took to go up to Albertville to pick up that chicken load for Burger King last year. Well, we went up to the Boaz truck wash and all the adventures up in Albertville. Wound up stopping at Muscle Shoals that the next morning. That was an overnight run. Yeah, so I haven't been through here during the daytime, but I've definitely been through here before. Alright, cool. It's nice being on familiar road, even if it's familiar road from, you know, nighttime. So not that familiar, but still. Some familiarity. There should be a Petro around here somewhere, but we're not stopping there. We are going to a Love's for our fuel. We're still like 82 miles away. So that was cool. We only had like 50 miles of new road on 59. 60 miles, because it was 20 miles in Georgia, and then from the truck stop it was 40 miles. So about 60 miles of 59 that I've never driven before. That's cool. That's cool. Huh. I think this is the exit with the Petro. Yep, there it is. Nice big sign for it coming into view right as I said that. This was a particularly frustrating night because we went to two different truck washes that were all locally owned because there's no Blue Beacon in this area. So we went to two different truck washes, one at the Petro, one at a Shell station a few miles west of here, and both of them had closed early for the night. And then we went to the one that wasn't even supposed to be open, but I called them and they're like, oh yeah, we'll come in and wash yours for it. Wash your trailer for you. It was that nice little mom and pop Boaz truck wash. Ooh, you're going a little bit fast there, aren't you? Alright, this Love's looks super new. Look how fancy! The grass hasn't even grown in yet.
227, 22183 HWY 216.
Doink, doink, doink. And stop. Perfect. Whew. Time for fuel. Welcome to Mississippi! Birthplace of America's music, apparently. Interesting. All vehicles over 5 tons must enter weigh station. I do like it when the weigh station's right at the border, because then there's no surprise when you come upon one later. Like some states, it's like 30 miles inside the border and they finally have a weigh station. It's like, oh really? Here? Sweet! Bypass. Get to point and laugh at all the people going inside. Trucks and trailers go right. Nope, not today, not for me. If I'm not mistaken, Mississippi here has massive parking lots at some of their weigh stations, so that's kind of neat. Our fallback option today is indeed a weigh station, not too far from where I'm aiming to stop. There's a Love's that I want to stop at, that I would prefer, because I need a shower. And we just fueled up at a Love's, so we have shower credits there. Well, we have 1 shower credit at Love's right now, so I definitely want to stop there. But if they don't have parking, it's kind of a small parking lot, this Love's, and it's like the only network truck stop on that route, aside from like one Roadies. So, and we definitely don't have any credits pretty much anywhere else, because we've run out of, it's been, well, we've got Sap Brothers credits, but there's no Sap Brothers down here. We might still have 1 credit for TA, Possibly. I'd have to check on that, but I think it might have expired like this week. Now you might be wondering why I'm driving this slow with my hazard lights on. Oh, we're approaching my exit, but I've been trying, there's this car that's like feet off my bumper. And I've been trying to get him to pass me for like 10 miles now. Normally,
3 miles ahead,
if they
take
get this
exit
close
29 to Mississippi 26 West.
they're going to take an exit. But this guy hasn't yet. We've passed like 3 exits while he's been riding my bumper.
Keep right on Mississippi 26 West.
What's going on here? That's the car right there. Followed me all the way onto the shoulder and pulled over behind me and then went around. I have no idea what just happened. Have straight up no clue what that was about. But they're gone, and that's what matters. So let's get ourselves a parking spot and call it a night. It was this little old lady too. I have no idea what just happened. I have like straight up no clue what was going on there. Are we gonna get a really good spot here? We might. We might be getting a really good spot here. We're early enough.
200 feet ahead, turn around, then turn right.
Do I want to back in between 2 trucks, or do I want to check down? Oh, no, there's plenty of spots down here. Let's just go. Oh, there are some fantastic spots down here that we are going to get. I'm going to get the farthest possible spot from the store. Because that's the kind of person I am.
250 feet ahead, turn around, then turn left.
And we're going to do it on the difficult side. Because that makes people the least well, okay, in a situation like this, where there's so many parking spaces open, it makes more sense to me to take a space that right now is super easy, but is going to be really, really difficult when this parking lot is full. Because that just makes life easier for everybody.
500 feet ahead, turn left, then turn right.
that parking spot just was for us. Like, we turned that into practically a straight back. Minimal adjustment required. Whereas, middle of the night, someone trying to park here would have had to, well, I mean, first they'd have had to try and turn around. They'd either be blindsiding. Actually, no, they can't really blindside into this. It'd probably be like a nose-in situation. There we go. Like, they would have to come down here and turn around without hitting anything, which probably will be difficult at some point tonight. So, this was way easier for us to get into than whoever was inevitably going to come down here and try and get it later, because there's nobody around me. So, yeah, that was my thinking there. I have straight up no idea what just happened. I don't know why someone was following me, and that freaked me out. Like, I don't know what just happened. Like, she was just a couple of feet off of my bumper, and I went up the ramp and I pulled over on the shoulder, and she followed me up onto the ramp, onto the shoulder, and stopped behind me. And I have no idea what just happened. She followed me for like 15 minutes like that. Oh, I'm so confused. I am so confused. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name is Ellie O'Dare, AzarAngel17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoy the videos by clicking like or subscribe. And of course, come say hi on Twitter. At Ellie O'Dare, no apostrophe in the username. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.